Today we are starting the championship series. I already have 3 done. So when I first got this game, I started the playoff series. I did not do a full season, so we're going to do a full season, which starts off with Daytona, with the Daytona 500. So with what happened yesterday with Newman, I was thinking we should be Ryan Newman and honor his career and his legacy. He has a lot of nice paint schemes too. Kind of like his paint schemes. They're really cool. So yeah, I think it is in the right privilege to race for Ryan Newman. So that's what we are going to do. So this part was hard. Was trying to figure out what settings we should do. So full 100% race length, full damage, as you know. We're gonna leave all this stuff at normal. Flags, we're gonna have it strict. Multiple stage racing, so there'll be points, playoff points on the line, all that stuff. Quick qualifying, I don't really want to race, or I don't want to do long qualifying sessions. It's ridiculous. I'm actually not going to qualify, by the way, in this race at least. It's just useless, especially with the car I'm going to use. So, or with the setup I'm using. So we're gonna have it on expert. We can either do expert. I just dropped my remote. We can do expert, hard, normal, or casual. We're gonna do expert. We want this as hard as possible. All right. Have it on 105, but that won't really necessarily matter. But we gotta bump that down to normal too. So save settings. So we have 105 difficulty, full damage, normal tire and fuel wear. But you see down there, there's a race competition mode. That is so it says competition is designed to create a specific experience for most skilled players. Many of your settings will be overridden to present you with the ultimate challenge, and so we're gonna do that throughout the whole series. We're going to race the whole series like this. So there's probably going to be a lot of raging, because this not Daytona here. Daytona won't be a really big factor, but other tracks it will. It takes me off. I'm gonna be honest. So we're gonna do like that just for, I guess, entertainment purposes. So we're gonna do a full 200 laps. It's going to be crazy. I'm probably going to edit most of this stuff out, a lot of the boring stuff, because I mean, who wants to watch a 2-hour-long video of me racing AIs? You know what I mean? So I'll probably edit most of this stuff out. Like I said, this was supposed to be just for me to do on a side thing, but hold on. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna not quit, but skip all that stuff. We don't really. I'm going to race with the setup, just the loose and tight setup. We're going to change from here, but I have it on if I want to do custom setups, or just you have to leave possible. But yet again, I don't want it to be too hard. But yeah, I don't want to be too easy though too, where I'm have it on like 100% difficulty and I easily beat everyone. I want this to be some challenge. I want to be able to actually race hard for this. So gonna think about that. But right now we are racing at Daytona for the Daytona 500. Okay, we gotta change the settings. I did not. Okay, we're back. I had to fix these setups. I had it on automatic. Alright, now we're ready for the Daytona 500. I'm going to try to talk as much as possible. Like I said, that's what we have the editing for, so I don't have to talk as much. Because this is going to be a long freaking race. Okay, we're just going to jam on our brakes, everyone. Hey, look, Alex Bowman's leading the race. Nice. Gotta have the boy out there up front. Oh, dude, he is pushing me hard, dude. I can't even get the thing to turn. Alright, so fuel strategy is going to be a factor. We have 46 laps. I guess we're just going to have to run it. I mean, no one really does crazy strategies on here. I can't just come down pit road all alone. You know what I mean? I gotta have a group of cars to, so I can have a partner to work with. You know what I mean? So I think we're just gonna run it down to like 2 laps of fuel left, and then we'll pit and go on from there. But the goal right now is try to get the lead and I guess stay out front. I don't really want to be back here doing all this work for no reason. Which is like, it's gonna be a 2 hour long, about a 2 hour long thing. This is what I'm worried about. And this track right here, it's kind of fun. There's a lot of action, but I mean, nothing much kind of really happens, especially car wise, handling wise, and all that stuff. Like when you go to like Richmond or Martinsville or maybe even a mile-and-a-half tracks, you feel more of a different car handling and stuff like that, and it's a little bit more funner doing it that way than just, you know, not having any challenges in this race. Ooh, hit the apron a little bit. So I think our goal, really, we want to win. We want to win this race, obviously. Every race we're going to go out there to win. But, I mean, I feel like, and this is to be real, with this, with the format that we're using and the settings and everything with the race competitive mode, I think this race, Talladega, the next Daytona race, and the other Talladega races are probably going to be our best shots to win, and especially the road courses. I feel like when we go to the road courses, we have a shot at winning those races too. But other than that, I don't feel really confident at all at winning any of the other races. Big day that we can get a win on our belt, get locked into the playoffs, so that we don't have to worry about that. And obviously, like I said, we have the Daytona spring race and then the Talladega spring race. I mean, wow, he's blocking for no reason. That was stupid. But yeah, we have the Talladega spring race and then the Daytona summer race that we can still get locked into the playoffs. Now I don't know when NASCAR Heat 5 is coming out. Normally NASCAR Heat 5 comes out later this year, like around September or August, and that's in the middle of this NASCAR season. Normally what I do is when the new game comes out, I normally drop the game that I'm playing now and then just jump into that new game, because it's better to play the new game than play an old game, you know what I mean? Like say you have Madden 20, or say you have Madden 20 and you have Madden 19. You're not going to play Madden 19 over Madden 20, because I mean, you have all the new setup and all that stuff. So that's normally what I do. But we're gonna continue racing this season out until the last race of the season, and we'll race this race either before the Sunday of the race or either the Monday after the race. Obviously, it's a Tuesday today because of the race being rained out on Sunday. I was hoping to do it Saturday, to be honest, but I just now thought of actually having this idea of doing it as a YouTube channel. So yeah, like I said, it'll be a variety of what days I do it. Like I said, probably Monday is most likely. It's just my day that I've opened. Normally weekends I would still watch the races, so I kind of want to have the weekends be all about racing and not really necessarily about YouTube. So yeah, but yeah, guys, go ahead, like, subscribe to this channel if you want to follow along on this series. And yet again, I don't expect you guys to watch this full 2 hour long race. I plan on editing a lot of this stuff out a lot of the boring stuff. But yeah, I just, I don't plan you guys watching a full 2-hour long video. Most of the YouTubers that play NASCAR E4 that does season mode, they normally do 13% race length, which is like a 20 minute long video. And so I think I'm the first one, or first guy at least on YouTube or anyone, to do a full 100% race length. I know there's racing leagues that do like 50% though online that they do seasons for, but I just do AI. I mean, I don't plan on creating a racing league. I just feel like that, I don't know, guys are just not trustworthy to race people online and have a fair shot. So obviously we're working our way up to the front here. Almost inside the top 10. So yeah, I guess our goal is as well as lead as many laps, but really what we want to do is set ourselves up in position to be there for the end of the stage, each of the stages, and be there at the end of the race to win the race. That's our goal. Like I said, I feel like it's pretty easy to win this race as long as you race the competitors right, or if you race the race smart, take what the track is giving you, take what the race is giving you, and be smart being out front. I think you can easily win this race. So I think, like I said, I think the restrictor plates and the road courses are going to be tracks that we can definitely go win. Now, road courses can be a little bit more difficult because of the car changing and all that stuff. So that's going to be a little bit more of a challenge to actually go out and win. But I feel like those are tracks that we can have a better shot at winning the normal mile-and-a-half tracks, Making bold, aggressive moves. Trying to get around. It's actually getting really hot right now. So at the end of each stage, I'm actually going to take a break because I don't really necessarily want to play a full 2-hour long game. Just straight 2 hours on the game. I'm going to take about a 30-minute break or so. Like I said, I'll edit a lot of this stuff out. But just stay fresh, not be droopy or anything like that. Obviously in NASCAR you don't really get breaks, but I kind of have to. I get headaches after playing too long of a video game, especially Daytona. Daytona is so it's fun in real life to watch it in real life, but when you're playing on a video game, and for me, I've been playing racing this track all week, and it's kind of annoying now. It's not as fun to play it. So I'm ready to go to, I think it's Atlanta is the next track. Technically, the next racetrack is Las Vegas, which they're going to this week. But we don't have the 2021 schedule on this game. In NASCAR Heat 4, or the company of NASCAR Heat 4 and 704 Gaming has decided they're not going to update the 2020 season onto this game because they want to focus more on the 2019 schedule, which is fine. We'll do we'll do another season of this next year when we get NASCAR Heat 5. We'll do a full race link schedule for the 2020 season, and we'll get to see how that feels. But so the 2020 season is actually really interesting though. With the schedule is first time this year we're actually having a double header race this season at Pocono, which is going to be very interesting. Bristol gets implicated into the playoffs this season. Martinsville's going to have its first night race, I think, in the spring. I'm trying to block Chip Johnson here, by the way. But yeah, they're having their first night race, I think in spring and as well in the fall race. Normally the fall race, they race during the day and it ends under the lights. But so yeah, that's happening. What else is happening? I'm trying to figure out. There's a lot of Daytona. Actually the second Daytona race gets moved to the regular season. The regular season. What do you want to call it? Race of the season. So I wish that would be on this schedule, because that'd be pretty interesting, because I know dang well I'm not winning any of the mile and a half or short track races this year. And if we go the full season without winning until we get to Daytona, that could be a pretty interesting video to watch, because I'm going to have to wreck someone to win that race, because I am not racing a full 26 races the first part of the season and not make it to the playoffs. I will be mad. So that's why I said this race is very important for us in our playoff hopes. When I get out front, I'll show a little bit of the being out front, and then I'll try to stay out front as much as possible and just edit a lot of it out if nothing exciting happens. So they're going to the outside now. I don't know why. That's kind of stupid, Brad. Now we're starting to migrate to the bottom. I'm kind of hungry right now too, to be honest. I haven't eaten lunch at all. I'm gonna ask someone to bring me some lunch. Let's see, what time is it? What time is it? Oh, my phone's way over there. No, I need some food. We do have peanut butter here though. I can eat the peanut butter. And then we have Skittles and M&Ms too, which this isn't really good food to eat. I'm really worried I'm gonna look what time it is. Let's see, it's 1:55. Oh, that's a little too late for lunch. We'll just eat the peanut butter that we have here. Alright, so we're up to third. Now, passing the leader is going to be a little bit tricky. You have to have help from the guy behind. Obviously, we're going to need some help from behind just to catch these two guys. So, yeah. If I can get Brad to actually push me. For some reason, Eric Jones decided to move to the top, but alright. Obviously, that's not realistic. And if you guys don't like, if you guys don't really like this video idea of racing a full season with AI, go ahead. You can drop a comment down below, and then I'll still continue doing it. It's just I won't do it YouTube. I'll just do it on my own time. I do like racing a full season though. I just thought it'd be cool to do it and video it. Kind of see my raging moments, because I do rage. Especially if I don't win. But yeah, like I said, if you guys don't really like it, if you don't like the idea of me doing a full 2-hour long race, just drop a comment down below and I won't do it. I'll end it off on this one or whatever track. Whatever you guys said you had enough of it. So you see right here, we got a push from Brad. We're trying to carry this momentum to the lead here. see if we can get a run. Got some speed in this race car. Let's hope we do. Yo, we got a huge run. There's no way we don't. It's not fast enough. 205 just on the straightaway, and I hit the apron and I lost all of my momentum. I need some help, Brad. Here we go. Hit it, run. Not enough to do anything with it, though. We should be able to get it. There we go. Right here. Boom. Side draft a little bit. There we go. Dip down. We should get the lead with some help from Brad. Let's see how long he keeps pushing us. Try to keep him behind us. Ooh, he backed off. Alright. Now this is where things will start to get a little bit boring. I'm still going to keep this in here. If things start to settle down up front here, this is where I'll edit this out. Looks like it's still actually pretty interesting. We're having to block both lanes. No need to cut this out. This is where things get a little bit tougher, is trying to block both these lanes. And you're constantly looking in you're really not looking ahead of you. This is just like real life in this standpoint. You're really not looking what's ahead of you. You're constantly looking at your mirrors up atop, because you have to know when that run's coming, and you don't have spotters. And in real life, you normally have spotters telling you where the runs are coming, so you can jump in front of that line pretty quick. Ooh. Oh no, I just lost. Oh, I blocked it. Nice. Wow. I thought I lost it. I didn't come up in time. So yeah, it's pretty difficult, as you see, to block these lanes. It's very tough because you're so much slower. Your car is hitting most of the wind, and these guys are getting this draft off of you, and so you're not really getting any speed out of this. Oh yeah, they're working a lot higher up. I'm trying to work my way up without giving up the bottom, because if we give up the bottom, we're done. Oh, there goes Amarola. We just lost the lead. Hopefully Brad here can give us a push. Trying to block 34 so I can get in his position. Here we go. We should have a run. There we go. Oh, we cut him down. So this year, the 21 car is not Menard. It's Matt DiBenedetto. Menard actually retired at the end of last season. And he asked the Wood Brothers family if they could put Matt DiBenedetto in that 21 car, so that was pretty cool of that. So he's obviously not in this car. Ooh, why did I push up so far? And the 95 car is what Matt DiBenedetto raced last year, which he's on this game this year. Christopher Bell is actually racing the 95. I keep hitting that stupid apron, but he's actually in the 95 this year, as he moved up from the Xfinity Series to race in the Cup. He did pretty well last night. Had a pretty good run until he got wrecked. The Oklahoma native did a really good job in his first Daytona 500. I was really impressed. I'm not the one to be a big fan of Christopher Bell, though, even though he's from Oklahoma. I really wish I did, but it's just something about him I just can't. Just says I don't like him. I don't know why, but hopefully that changes throughout the years. I definitely would love to see an Oklahoma native though win the Daytona 500, or at least a championship in the Cup Series. That'd be cool. And like I said, we never really had in our state, we don't have that famous race car driver. We have a lot of famous singers, like I think Carrie Underwood is from Oklahoma. I think Blake Shelton was, maybe. There's some good country singers that came out of Oklahoma, but never really had a famous race car driver, and so I thought that'd be cool if we did. A lot of people would look at Oklahoma as Christopher Bell. And there we go, we have caution, first caution of the day. Tires are looking a little bit rough. Give me a little drink. So yeah, we're just gonna do what everyone else does and stay out. No need to pit. No need to pit. So you guys, today I actually dropped the new video. If you haven't checked it out, I dropped the reaction of the 2020 Daytona 500 last night. As you know, Ryan Newman was in a horrific crash that sent him to the hospital. We may actually get the lead here. I'm going to cut down in front of him. Why not? Trying to get a little aggressive here, but yeah. So he got in a horrific crash. Got sent to the hospital. Just a horrible night last night. It was one of those nights that you just wanted to go away. Obviously Ryan Newman did survive the crash, which was amazing. I was on my phone, looking through Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere I could look to find resources on what Ryan Newman's condition was. And about 10 o'clock my time, we got the news that he was in serious conditions, but non-life-threatening injuries, or his injuries were not life-threatening. So, which was, I almost lost the bottom. Now we're back to the blocking part again. But yeah, so I was really worried about his health, his conditions, what kind of injuries did he sustain from the wreck. We're gonna lose the lead. Yeah, they're pushing up. We're gonna be in the sucker hole. No! I don't know how he saved it, but we did. We're in the sucker hole, as they call it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Oh, I'm gonna try to jump in front of the 47. I don't know why I didn't though. Oh, he's gonna wreck me. Why is he turning me? We're gonna wreck. Oh, we saved it though. How did we save it? I don't know, but we saved it. It's 4 wide back there. Okay, a little bit intense. No need to wreck too early in this race. It'd be a little stupid to do that. Alright, so that happened. We're back to 12th. We gotta work our way back up to the front. It's alright though. It's alright. This stuff is gonna happen. That's what happens when you block up here at Daytona, is just you get caught up in the middle, and then you can't really do anything from there. You just gotta fall back and not wreck, which is the hard part to do. We should have pit stops. Yeah, we have 16 laps of fuel left. We should have pit stops coming up soon. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a caution though, and everyone just pits. So I'm hoping maybe we can climb our way back to the top here, so that when we do get that caution, everyone pits. If we lose time on pit road, we won't drop back too far. I'm trying to set myself up in position though to win this stage, because even if we don't get a caution, things will spread out, and we need to be out front at least. Oh my gosh, dude! I did not mean to do that. I wanted to pass them, but so yeah, if we don't get a caution though, and this race goes green and we pit under green, I would like to be out front so that we can take advantage of the stage win and not be too far behind the leaders. Yet again though, I don't know their strategy plan. They may take gas only. We may have to do that and then just take tires, just so we can win the stage. Make sure that we come out winning the stage, because those guys, there's a chance that these leaders could do that under green, and so I don't want to be the one guy that takes tires. And yet again, even if that does happen, even if they do take gas only, they're gonna have to come down pit road to get tires, and so it'll just mean that those guys will have to pit under caution at the end of the stage to get those tires. We're racing Amarillo here hard. I just have no partner behind me to work with that will give me the push. Like this right here. Go go ahead and get a little bit of draft off of Eric Jones so we can get a run. The car does get a little bit tight as you go into later in the run with these tires. It's okay though. It just means you gotta put a little bit more will into it, which costs you a little bit more speed, but it's just, I think it's fine. I don't know how bad it'll hurt you if you stay out though and not take tires against guys with pressure tires. So we're gonna get around Menard. These guys are racing pretty clean, single file when you get to the top of Blaney is. Okay, after the stage I'm gonna get some peanut butter and just eat some plain peanut butter because I am hungry. Ooh, we have a huge run, dude. We just know where to go with it. I was going 205 around that corner. That's the first time I've ever had that happen. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go to the top. I was thinking about going to the top. Hopefully I can trick Ryan Blaney and I can cross him up. Here we go, right here. Boom, drop to the bottom. I really didn't need to do that. I just needed to drop down. I just made it way too dramatic. It's alright. So we moved to 6th. Looking pretty good. I do like these Ford Mustangs though. These Mustangs on this game is clean. I'm more of a Chevy person. I had to push him, by the way. I'm more of a Chevy person, though. Oh, caution, like I said. So now we pit, take 4 tires. We lost 5 spots for some reason. I think somebody stayed out or something. Somebody had to have stayed out. It's alright. So we're gonna have, what, 16, 17 laps to go in the stage. 17 laps to go in the stage. It's all about putting yourself in position. We're going to go ahead and make a bold move here real quick. 3 wide already. Oh boy, you're checking up. Oh, I need to get to the inside. I was trying to get to the inside of him. Hopefully. Oh, I'm losing time. I'm losing so much ground. Block him. Oh, we picked up 1 spot from that 1 turn. Here we go. We got a huge run now. We got fresh tires. Now the question is do we pit at the end of this stage? We got a huge run. I'm trying to figure out, should I go high? Should I go low? Oh, Boyer went high. For some reason he went high. That's what I wanted. Nice. Yeah, so I don't know if we should pit at the end of this 30 within low 30s fuel left. We may stay out. I don't know. Depending on the fuel call. We need a push, dude. Oh, don't give up the bottom. I'm just trying to get in the draft of the 2. This car has no speed whatsoever, to be honest. We are lacking some speed. So guys, you got to go ahead and drop a comment too as well if you want. Of your favorite Daytona 500 memory. Mine, I don't know what mine would be, to be honest. Probably 2014 when Dale Jr. won. It was my first time. I've always wanted to see Jr. win the Daytona 500 in person. When he won it back in 2014, I wasn't watching NASCAR around that time. So I wasn't able to experience that moment. Oh my goodness, we about wrecked. I was trying to get Brad to pass 37. Alright, we got a huge push though by the 12. Should be able to get around the 2. Oh, he's gonna block. What is he doing? We gotta push him up here. So yeah. Before we wrecked, let's talk about favorite memories. So yeah, mine was probably 2014. Like I said, I've always wanted to see Junior win this race because I knew how important, how big it was. As I got older, I knew this race was the biggest race and that it had so much meaning and so much treasure to it. Before, when I was younger, I just thought it was as another race. It was another big race. It was another restrictor plate race. I saw it as another chance that Junior was going to win because Junior was only good on restrictor plates, and so so when I was little, Junior wasn't winning much around the time, around 2018 through 2012, I think, something like that. And so when Junior won Daytona and the Busch Clash race in Daytona 2008 and the Michigan race, the two races I look forward to, and the Richmond race, was the three races I look forward to was the restrictor plate races, and then the Michigan and Richmond race, because I always knew Junior was good at those tracks. And so I never really looked at Daytona. God, I'm talking way too fast. I never looked at the Daytona 500 as a really big race, or not really big race, but I never knew how important it was, I guess I should say, until now. As I got older, learned more about the history of the sport, the Daytona 500 is probably one of my favorite races of the year. Oh no, we gotta block him. He blocked us before, so we gotta block him. So yeah, now I just look at the Daytona 500, especially this year. Like I said, if you watch my reaction, my review video of the 500 this year, I said that this race, for some reason, had so much energy, the anticipation and the excitement that this race had on Sunday. It was unbelievable. It was the most I've ever felt on a race before in my life. And so, which is with the President Trump being there, celebrities being there, wanting to witness this great American race. And it's just, it hit me as like, man, I wish I was in this race. I wish I was good enough to be a race car driver to be a part of this, because I knew how important this race was. I knew how meaningful it meant to people, and the implications that it had on people's lives. I mean, it changes your career. It makes or breaks your resume, I guess. If you win this race, you're a Daytona 500 champion for life. It's just, it means a lot. So now I look at this race as an important factor, and when I see these young guys, or guys like Kyle Busch or Brett Keselowski or Ryan Blaney, old or young, I look at these younger guys, I'm like, man, I would love to see the young guys, or even the older guys that hadn't won this race, win this race, because I know what it's like not to win it, because I haven't, I mean, I shouldn't say like that, but all of us in America have not won this race, so we know what it's like not to win it, but we know what it's like to want to win it, I guess you should say. We know how cool it would be to even race in the 500, and so we want to be able to experience that first time win with these older drivers or the younger drivers that haven't won it yet. So mainly the older drivers for me. I would love to see like those guys win it. Like Ryan Newman, last night I was rooting for Ryan Newman, even though he's won it. I would love to see him win it again, just because it's been so long since he's won it. And Ryan Newman's a very underrated race car driver, and he deserved to win that 500. He came close to Talladega. Oh crap, I pushed up big time. He came close to Talladega last year of winning a race. Now he came close again in the 500 of winning it, and just gets wrecked. Racing incident though, but yeah, I don't really, I guess I got way off topic. I don't really have a 500 memory favorite one, I guess, besides the 14. I guess I do. It's just I have a lot of them, I guess I should say. I don't know if I could really pick one, because 2016 stuck out with me. That great finish that we had, it was amazing. The race wasn't as good as the finish though, but the finish was amazing. It's just one of those, you get up off your seats and you scream and shout like, oh, who's gonna win this race? It's kind of like last night until Ryan Newman got wrecked and knowing the implications. Last night was one of those nights coming to the white or the checker, and it was like, oh man, you know, this is awesome. Like, who's gonna win this race? It was amazing. I was trying to I don't even know, dude. It's crazy. There's a lot. I have a lot of good 500 memories. It's just I can't pick one. just like I can't pick my favorite race. I don't really have a favorite race besides maybe the 2018 Chicagoland race. It's probably one of my favorites. 2019 Chicagoland finish 2 was also pretty good with Alex Bowman winning it, but I'm trying not to be biased. I want to. And the other thing too was when Alex Bowman got wrecked yesterday. I told myself, I was like, because for so many years, we got 6 to go here to the stage in. For so many years, every time Junior gets wrecked, I would get so mad that I wouldn't even watch the race, or I wouldn't even care about who won the race or how the race outcome would be. And gonna block the bottom. Oh my gosh, I about wrecked him. I did not mean to do that though. I gotta get this lead, by the way. Gotta hurry up and get this lead. But actually, I'll finish that. What were we talking about again? Hold on, I gotta remember. So many things are going through my head. I'm trying to catch Johnson here. We were talking about. Oh yeah, I know what we're talking about. Okay, I'll finish that topic after the stage. And we got 5 laps to go. We gotta get down to work and not be playing around here. I'm trying to catch him, but we're going to a 6, and I can't close up on him for some reason. We're doing a really good job though of holding the car steady to the wall. I'd say that, and then the corner wasn't that good. I need Ryan Blaney to push me though. That's what I need. I need Ryan Blaney to shove me to the corner. So if I do this, pull out of Johnson's draft and just let Ryan Blaney push me like that. Let him get the run. See if we can do something. Like I said, we gotta win as many stages as we can, because we don't know how many stage playoff points we're gonna get throughout this season. So this stage is really important. Both these stages today and the race win is important because of playoff points. And although yet again we want to win this race just because it's the Daytona 500. I mean, obviously it's not the real deal, but it's still the 500, and we would love to win the 500. Because who would not want to win the 500? All right, here we go. We got to run right here. Nope, can't do anything with it. I'm not going to push him either, because if I push him, I'm going to give him a boost out front. We got to somehow. Here we go. Here we go. We got him right here. He's pulled out to the top. I don't know why he did. We got him. Now it's all about blocking. How crazy will these guys get on the trying to pass me? Oh, dude, he is shoving me, dude. Alright, see what Ryan Blaney makes. Back off. Now things get a little bit complicated. We're going to get Hope Johnson, our teammate, out here. Oh, he's going to jump in line. Block the inside. Huge checkup. So we got 2 laps to go here. I'm going to pause this race at the end of the stage to get something to eat because I am hungry. But we will continue with the coverage after that. Oh, we gotta block the line. Oh, that was close. Alright, the field's starting to get compressed back together. Now, this is where things get a little bit tricky. Especially when the 20, like he did right there, he tried to go up. You have to block all these lanes, and it's so complicated. Especially when you're doing that, you're swashing through the lanes. Oh, just lost control of the car there. Oh, look at Brad. He had a huge run. Look at the 20. If we stay to the bottom here, if we stay to the bottom, we should be fine. Just don't hit the apron. That's the goal. Okay, here we go. We got a huge run. We're gonna block these lanes. 3 lanes. 3 lanes with a huge run. We're gonna block them all. It's gonna be tough. I would stay as low as possible, to be honest. Just run that line wheel. It looks like we're gonna get it. This should be a stage win for us. Block the top. Oh my goodness, I almost lost the bottom, but we won the stage. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need to do. We got 10 playoff points, or stage points, and we got that 1 valuable playoff points, and these guys are pitting. I'm coming down to take 4 tires and fuel. Okay, this is where we're going to end it off. I'm going to edit this stuff out, but yeah. Than an hour now. So we got another stage to go. Hopefully this goes just as smooth as the first one. No wrecks really yet to be reported. So that's pretty good. Alright, so what I was talking about. Hold on, let's first get to this first lap. It's going to get a little bit hairy. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, so back to what I was talking about. So, yesterday when I was watching the race, my driver, Alex Bowman, got wrecked out. So when I was younger, every time Junior got wrecked out, I was always so mad that I would never cared about how the race would play out or all that stuff, you know. I didn't care who won. I didn't care if the finish was good or not. You know, all that, you know, that stuff. And so the one thing, with Junior retiring, the one thing I tried to learn to do was being able to still be a fan of the product, even though my driver was eliminated from the race. And when Alex Bowman got wrecked, though, I was like, oh man, this race is stupid now. I don't even really care about it. And I was trying to, you know, fight in my head, like, you know, we gotta, you know, I promised to myself that, you know, I didn't get to really witness a lot of those great memories when Junior was racing because I was too worried that he wasn't part of it. And so, like, I was like, oh, this is so stupid. We're about to get freight trained. Oh, let me work these guys over. Oh my goodness! I didn't know who to block. We got Johnson on the inside. Gotta take that inside away. Oh, this one's getting a little bit hairy now. So yeah. So when I was younger, I didn't get to really witness those great finishes, or I did get to witness them. I just didn't really take it in what was going on because I was more worried about Junior and him not being in it, or him being in the wreck, or just mad, or whatever it was you know. And so I was wrestling in my head that, you know, let's forget about Alex Bowman. You know, he ran well, he did what he needed to do, you know, or try to do what he could have done, and he got wrecked. It's part of a racing deal. And so I just, you know, tell myself, like, hey, let's worry about the finish, because this is about the fans. This is about the people that want these good finishes, that, you know, that want to see something exciting. And so I just, you know, tell myself, hey, we're gonna see something exciting here. We're gonna see something crazy, something to get me off my seat and to scream for. So, you know, that's what I was hoping for last night, though. Is just I had to fight that, though, you know, of not being mad at the sport for my driver getting wrecked. But yeah, that's how I think into a race, especially when my driver gets wrecked. I just gave up the bottom. We gotta squeeze them. Alright, we'll just go to this lane. It's alright. I might just try to get around this 36 car, Matt Tift here. Oh my gosh, dude, he checked up so freaking hard for no reason, and it's so stupid. Alright, we're 3 wide. I need some help from the 21. Ooh, we're making contact. A little bit contact, more contact. I need to push because the 10 is giving the 2 a huge shot. And I have no run. I may go help out my teammate if I can just stay in a draft. For some reason, when you in the corner, you can't keep a draft for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna let my teammate get in line here. I think he's gonna help him. We can sit at the top, I guess. Won't hurt. Ooh. Pushing up a little bit. I need some help from the 10 if I'm gonna make this high line work, though. I gotta have some help from the 10. And then we gotta give this huge push to Johnson here. Huge run. We cannot have the 36 car jump down. We need this 48 car. The 48 car has gotta run lower, dude. He's got us running up against the wall, and you can't do that. You gotta side trap these guys. Look at this right here. Hold on. trying to demonstrate. Ooh, not that though. Got a side draft on these dudes. And I mean, obviously the side draft isn't as big as it is in real life. Oh no! Gonna go this. Alright, we're going back to the bottom. Oh, they got wrecked. McMurray got wrecked. Oh, look at that move! Oh, I went below the line, but there's no black flags on. I do need to turn that on though. Black flags does need to be on. Obviously, when we go next week racing, it won't matter. Besides speeding on pit road, which they actually do get you for speeding on pit road on here as well. It's just I don't know. I don't even know if the passing below the yellow line on this game is a thing. If you get a penalty for that, most of the games they have done that, but I don't know if they have it in this game. But if I don't have black flags on, then we'll turn that on. Make this as realistic as possible. Although this race... Oh, I had a huge push and I went to the apron and ruined that. Those guys pulled away though, quick. Okay, for some reason my guys pulling back. Ooh, we're butting heads a little bit here. We just kept moving up the track. Alright, let's go back to the bottom. Jones here. Here we go. Let's stay to the bottom. Now, let's see, when we're going to have pit stops. We have a long ways to go to pit stops. So this is a pretty long race. I don't know what's the longest race besides the Coca-Cola 600, which I'm dreading that race, racing 600 miles to Charlotte. That one, I don't know, dude. We may have to do 24-hour style on that one, get someone else to race that for me. But I'm not excited for that one. Although if you win it, it means a lot more. I think that's why these races are so. There's so much prestige into winning these races is because there's the difficulty of the racing and trying to win it. Like the Coca-Cola 600 is one of the most prestigious races on our schedule. Is one of the longest races of the schedule. But throughout history, our drivers would have a hard time even finishing that race. Guys would either would drop out because they are dehydrated or just not, maybe they got too tired to even finish the race, or they would retire from the race because their engine got let go because the cars are taking a huge beating for 600 miles. So I mean, and same with this race in the 500 miles. I mean, the engines obviously in this game it's not going to have a factor because they're not going to just have your car blow up for no reason. But in real life though, those cars are taking a lot of beating and a lot of abuse to the I'm trying to say, to the engine and all that stuff because it's a long race and you're maxing out your speed. You're trying to hammer the throttle down all the way through, and so you got to do that for 200 laps, 500 miles, and it does get pretty physical, I guess, mentally. Because you're constantly thinking on what to do, where's your next move going to make, especially when you're leading the race. You got to make sure on what lanes you need to block, stuff like that. It's just you're constantly thinking, so it mentally drains you and it just kills your strength. I guess same with video games too. Video games it gets pretty boring if you race it too long. That's why I was dreading this. this thing. Like I said, I like doing it. It's just Daytona and Talladega just aren't the best races to do full races because they're just so long and it's just they're so predictable. You know what these guys are gonna do. Like I can easily block these lanes because I know where the runs are gonna come and I know how to time the blocks right. It's just through the corners it's where it gets tough. Like right there. Ooh, good block. Oh my goodness. I lost the bottom and we almost wrecked. Now I gotta get back to the lead again. If I can get this 2-car to really push me here. Gotta get around here. We're gonna get the draft to 20. The 21 car is really leaning on me. Let's see if I can get to the bottom. Oh, I signed out the 21 and that slowed my momentum down. I was trying to get to the bottom though. Let's see if I can get a draft of the 20 here. We can fight on this top side here, I think. If we side draft. Oh my goodness, I hit him. Oh, there we go. We got to the bottom. All right, I just want to get to the bottom here. That's all I wanted to do. Now I gotta get back up front. It's tough hanging on to the lead here, especially when you're blocking laps after laps after laps. It gets a pretty difficult. Why did that happen? I don't know what just happened. I just pushed straight up. But yeah, it gets pretty difficult. It's not easy doing it lap after lap after lap. I don't mind losing the lead every once in a while. It helps me practice my move for the win. Just in case if I am in this situation, not in the lead. Obviously, I'd rather be leading the race on the last lap than in second place because it's just so much harder to pass someone. It takes laps after laps after laps to set up, and if you get passed in the last lap, your race is pretty much over. Unless you door bang them all the way around the racetrack just to slow their momentum down. But yet again, I'd rather be in the lead just to control my own destiny. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard here to get the lead. Got a huge run right here. We're going to take it all the way to 3 and 4. Hope I can get. Oh, I lost the draft. For some reason, you just automatically lose a draft, and that ticks me off. You don't automatically just lose the draft in the middle of the corner when you're right behind someone. It just makes me mad. Oh, why would I do that? Why would you do that? We got 28 laps until pit stops. Get me a quick drink. There you go. I'm drinking some hot cocoa since it's pretty cold outside today. Although it's not even cold, it's not even hot. It's more of just a warm temperature drink. Oh God. So we got a bit of a ways until the end of the stage. I'm dreading the last stage because it's such a longer stage. I don't even know. I think it's 130 laps. We get to 130 laps at the end of this stage, so I think it's a. I'm trying to remember. I think it gives you like 160 laps to go. Or no, 60 laps to go. I think. I don't even know. I think it's 60, 60, 60. I'm not sure. It might be 60, 60, 70 or 50 or something like that. I don't know. But the second stage, I know for sure, or the third stage, I know is a lot longer than the actual stage. So speaking of stage racing though, NASCAR has shortened these races, not in this game but in real life. They've shortened the races down. I don't know the exact number of laps or whatever, but they have shortened the races due to the engine package this year, with the engine taking less fuel. And so I think they said something about like they wanted to shorten the races so that there's less of a pit strategy, I guess, folded into the race. Do I agree with that? I understand it a little bit, or I understand why they wanted to make that decision. When you fuel race, you're conservative. You're racing conservative. You're not racing to your full potential. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. He just ran me into the wall. Didn't even check up. And yeah, there's the wreck of the day. That was stupid. But we're gonna go ahead and stay out. We start this race back in third here. Got a little bit of damage. I think we're okay because it said 4% damage, so, or 4 seconds worth of damage, so we'll be okay. I don't see any problems. I could have got around him. Now we're gonna lose this pack here. We gotta get to the top here and block. Gotta get to the top here and block the bottom. That's nice. Alright, so back to my, hold on. Let me get back to my store. We gotta block. They're three wide up ahead, dude. They're going for the lead. They want to win this thing. Alright, so back to my story though. So yeah, they're gonna shorten the races. I kind of agree because, like I said, when you feel saving racing, you're conservative, so you're not gonna race someone that hard. At the end of the races, you're gonna race a lot, conservative, because you want to save fuel. And if you shorten the races and you make it down to where you have a pit stop with 50 laps to go, and then it's just boom, you race from there. That's gonna make the racing a lot better. Oh, I didn't know which lane to block. Oh my gosh, I was trying to get the run off the 13. I was trying to take his run and use his push to get me up to the front pack. But yeah, so I like the idea of shortening races, but I don't like the shortening races though. I like, when it's race day, I like to watch the full race length. We only get to watch racing like once a week, and I have come to love all sorts of racing, no matter if it's NASCAR, modified racing, dirt racing. I love come to love all sorts of racing, and I don't get to watch much of it. And so when I get to watch the races, I would like to watch the full 500, 600, 400, whatever length of the race it is. I would like to watch all the races. Oh, we got a block. Oh, there's a wreck. Nope, they saved it. Oh, we're gonna wreck though. We are done. We're gonna wreck, dude. We are going to wreck. But how did we not wreck is the question. I mean, we already got damage. Oh, dude, he's shoving me so hard. These guys are way too aggressive on the pushing, dudes. Dude, we fall way back. Look at the pack. It's like 3 wide. Because we clogged the lanes up. That's why you don't talk and race at the same time. Oh, here we go. We got a huge run. Oh my goodness. Dude, if that was real life, we're done. Oh, he got turned me. We're wrecking, dude. We're wrecking. Like, we're wrecking, but we're not. It's 3 wide. Back here for 10th place. Oh my goodness, dude. This is stupid. What are we doing with our lives? Let's get this under control here. We still got a long ways to go. I think our chances at winning the stages, though, might be diminishing right now. Look at the leader. He's way up there. I mean, we got this whole field spread out, and then you got this big log jam right here. I got Harvick pushing me here though. I'm gonna stick with Harvick. He's a Ford teammate. You want to stick with your Ford teams. Although for some reason Castle has a huge run. He's keeping up. We're gonna get around him here though. So yeah, that was my story on the shortening of the races. Like I said, I like to watch all the races. I would prefer to watch all of the laps and not you know, get the races taken away from me, I guess, or the laps that were, I guess, get told to race that we get to watch. So yeah, but it's no big deal, I guess. We'll move on. Oh my gosh, dude, that's why we... And then he runs me into the wall. He runs me into the wall. He doesn't check up, so we're going to have to pit here. I mean, we got 12 seconds of damage. We got to pit. We're going to pit. Well, we are going to make some adjustments here to add some speed to our car, and that's going to... We're going to bump this air pressures up. Normally, apparently people say that when you bump the air pressures up on this track, which it does make a difference, you get a lot faster, but there is no difference in handling of cars. We're gonna pit. Oh, almost missed it. Almost missed it. All right, here we go. We pitted. We should be good to go the rest of the stage. So we're gonna have to stay out, and we're gonna have to just race it out. We can't pit and do that because, like I said, these stages mean a lot to us right now in this race, and we have to do everything we can to get every playoff point as possible. For some reason, those guys really did check up. They did not get going. So we just went from 40th to 31st in one turn. Which I ain't complaining though. And these guys up here are 3 wide, they're dicing it up. But we got fresher tires. I guess you're gonna see today how important fresh tires mean. Ooh, dang, I about wrecked. Look at Danny Ham, he got a huge run. Chase Elliott puts a big block, and I had to go to the apron because we're gonna wreck. Here we go, get a huge run again. Oh my lord, dude, these guys are popping around. Alright, we gotta go down to the bottom here. We got Denny Hamlin with me. Chase Elliott's car is pretty destroyed. Need to get a run here so we can, like, do this. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe not. No, I guess, yeah, like that. Kind of get those guys to push up so we can take them 3 wide and pick 2 cars at a time. Get us quicker to the front. This stage is a lot shorter though. The last stage was 60 laps. This is 57 laps, so this is a lot shorter. So we have to get to the front as quickly as possible. If we're gonna have a chance at anything here. Because that playoff points mean a lot, and we have to win this stage. And we have to win this race, to be honest. If we can go to Daytona Talladega and then the next Daytona race and win those races, that right there is 5, 10, 15. That's 15 stage points, playoff points by just winning those races. And then say we go and win the stages. Say we win stage 1 here. Okay, we did that. Say we win stage 2, and say we win all the rest of the stages. Okay, we're making some heavy contact. So yeah, say we win all those stages. That right there is 15, so 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's 21 playoff points all together if you win all the races, the restricted play races, and you win both stage 1 and 2 of the races, that's 21 playoff points. So that's a good amount of playoff points. That's not bad. It's a good enough to get you started and to help you kind of advance through the first round a lot easier. As you know, the Roval is in the first round. I'm trying to remember what other races there is in there. What else? I think it's Las Vegas. Las Vegas is the first race. What else? I think it's Talladega, maybe? No. I don't know what the races or the stages are, but I just know Roval is in the first round of the playoffs when I'm not good at the Roval. So, like I said, we gotta win these stages and these restricted plate races. Get as many as possible, and if we can go to, like, you know, the short tracks and win stages and stuff like that, somehow, like, you know, do strategy calls and stuff like that to get those stage wins, that'll be huge. We can do that stuff and game plan from there and just win stages like that. But yeah, these playoff points are going to mean a lot to us. And I know I say this a lot. I hate stage racing. I hate, you know, guys that race just for the stage points or try to, you know, race hard for those stage points in the midway of the race, when the real factor of this race is to win the race. But what we really have to do, and I guess I can understand on these guys' theory, is we have got to win these stages if we're gonna have a chance at making the playoffs, or at least advancing us through the playoffs. This is not gonna be easy though. We got literally no help on this bottom side right now. Literally, everyone's migrating up to the top. And I had no draft whatsoever too. I don't know why. Kyle Busch is not getting any run because I'm not running the bottom of the racetrack, and those cars that on the bottom are way too far ahead to get any kind of draft. There we go. Huge run. See if Bowman jumps to the bottom here. I thought he would. I need to push, Kyle. I need to push. There we go. We should get Bowman and BJ McLeod here. Ooh, that's 71 car thought about coming down. Alright, we gotta hug this yellow line. Not doing a good job of it right now, but gotta clear the 19. Can't do it. That's alright. We got the cars on the bottom here to draft off of. If I can get Kyle Busch to push me though, and get to this front pack, we have a chance. We only have 13 laps to go, so we don't have very many laps to do it. But we have got to get up there and start racing with those guys. And right now, Kyle Busch is not doing a very good job of keeping up with me, at least. Alright, so these guys are starting to pit. Nothing was necessarily really happening, but all these guys are pitting now. All these guys actually have to pit for fuel. So we could jump on their strategy and just take, like, fuel only or something like that, you know? So we don't have to pit at the end of the stage and drop to the back. I'm thinking about doing that because literally everyone pitted, to be honest, besides the back cars. We could do that, but yet those guys that stayed out too also pitted. I forgot about that. So I think we're gonna stay out, just win the stage here and take the points, and let's just move out of here. Because I mean, we can easily catch back up to the front too. It's not like we're in a must, you know, we have to pit here. Because like I said, we're points racing, but yet again, I don't have any problems of fighting my way to the front. Ooh, golly, there's a lot of Clipper cars right here. And we're gonna trap so many of these guys a lot down that I think we can't necessarily, we won't lose too much time. Let's see how many of these guys I can trap one lap down here though. That's the goal is to get as many of these guys to one lap down. So here we got more group of cars coming down pit road. The way they come on the racetrack is really sketchy and I don't like it. Oh, there's a wreck. There's another wreck. Okay, so we finished first. We won the stage because of caution. So we might as well come to pit road, you know what I mean? Go ahead, get 4 fish tires on. We won't jump to 8 too though. Only fell back to 8. Not too bad. See what we can do here. We should get back to the front pretty easily. We're gonna get a little bit aggressive here. We're gonna take it 4 wide. Oh no, we about wrecked. But we hung on. Good shifting by our point. Ooh, got a little loose. See how easy that was to get back up to the front. Didn't lose any time by our strategy. It played out perfectly for us because we got that extra playoff point. And we only lost like 8 spots. So let's see. Ooh, I tried jumping to the top. It wasn't gonna work. Let's see if I can give Johnson a push here. Oh, Johnson! Oh no! We cost him up! Oh, I couldn't do it. 80 laps to go though, by the way. 80 laps to go in this Daytona 500. Still a lot of racing left. It's going to get a little bit intense now. This is where things are going to get a little crazy. I was actually going to take a break. At lap 50, I'm going to pause it again and take another break. But I'll edit all this stuff out though. Remember that. I want to hurry get this race done over with, and the more laps I do and the more time I put into it, the faster this will get done, and then the more time I can do the editing. Just be like a 30-second break. Oh, here we go. Nice run. Oh, Johnson got. Oh, we got super loose. What was that? All right, whatever. Up to second. Just now chilling back, relaxing. This is a really long race. This is a pretty fast-paced race. I do like the stages though, because the stages, normally when you race a full race on Game Z4 without the stage racing, you don't have those laps to kind of race you down to. Like when you don't have stages on, all you can see is 200 laps, and so when you look at that lap, you look at the amount of laps you have left. It makes it tougher to complete because you keep looking at the amount of laps you have left, and it's like, oh, there's so many more laps. But when you do stage racing, it adds a little bit more of excitement to it, just because you're actually racing for a little bit of something more, and so like you do more of your energy and more of your time trying to figure out how to get to the front, how can I put myself in position to win those stages. And so to be honest, this race has gone pretty quick, but although we still have like 80 more laps left to go, so it's going to be just as long. I mean, we're almost cracking the 2-hour mark, so it's going to be at least maybe another hour. I'm hoping at least 30 minutes. I don't want to take too long though, but like I said, I mean, maybe another hour. So we may be around the 2-hour, 30 minutes, almost 3-hour mark. trying to get to Ryan Blaney here, though. I need that push from behind to get to the lead here. I got Alex Bowman up here. See if Bowman can give us a bit of a push. I'm not gonna drop out of Ryan Blaney's draft here because Alex Bowman isn't to my back bumper close enough to just pull out of his draft, and I don't want to lose too much time just so I can get a push when I can just easily draft off of him. But right here, see, Alex Bowman's got a bit of a run. We can pull out and just get that push. Follow right behind his draft. My nose is really itchy. Ooh, I hit the apron. Alright, here we go. He got a huge run. Alright, let's see if we can get underneath them. Don't click. Oh, he can't. I gotta get out of the gas just a little bit, hitting the apron. Dude, I am banging off these aprons. Trying. Okay, here we go. We should have a big enough of a run. Oh my goodness! Blow the line. Oh, that's. Ooh, that would have been a penalty. Although the penalties when the game isn't on. Dude, I had a run. I literally had a run on him, and then it's like stalled out, and I had to have made a move on him, or I wasn't gonna have that chance again. But we can catch back up. Ooh, I pushed up. I keep hitting that stupid apron. These pushes though are helping me. Because when I get the push from behind it gives me more of that speed, and then I can get in that draft, and I can carry a lot more speed going off in the corner. It's just about managing that speed through the corners, though. It's been about, like, right now I'm going 197. I need to be going a little bit faster than that. Push here for Bowman. There we go. Oh, he is pushing. These people like to, when they push you all the way up the racetrack, and then they don't even check up off of you. They keep pushing you when you're wrecking. It's pretty hard to get to Ryan Blaney though. I don't know why it's taking so long. I need to get Alex Bowman needs to figure out how to get that run. Like it's just a computer pretty much. So you can't really figure out anything when it's a computer and he's already programmed to do what he's supposed to do. I need to figure out how to get him to help me. This did work though, with pulling out of Blaney's draft and just letting Bowman push me. Does help. Stay out of his draft, let Bowman push me. Keep pushing up. Don't want to do that. Gotta get to that top side because I don't want to be in his draft. I can't catch him though. You know, again, I don't want to get in that draft with Blaney's too long. Because I don't want to lose my partner here, Bowman. Here we go. I think we should be able to get him right here. Oh my goodness, bro, he's blocking. And now we're locked on to partners with him. Okay, here we go. We should. There we go. Got him. I got Bowman as my pusher. There we go. He's gonna push me all the way until right there. We're back out front in the Daytona 500 with about 68 laps to go here. Now we just got a fuel strategy. Oh no, I about lost the lead. No! Come to the bottom, Bowman. Come to the bottom, Bowman. I'm trying to bring Bowman with me, but he's not going to come down with me. I'm just going to block these lanes again. So yeah, we're going to fuel strategy this race. But for right now, we are going to jump ahead. Hold on, wait. This is actually getting really intense. Hold on a minute. I mean, we are 3 wide. These guys are getting runs like crazy. Can't just cut this part out and skip this. This is pretty intense. I mean, look, they're 3 wide. Look at this. We got 1 car high, 1 car in the middle, and I just hit the apron. I had to get out the gas just a little bit there. It's alright. If Martin Truex Jr. does not get that big of a run, this is pretty intense. I can't cut this away. Gotta keep showing this because Alex Bowman's not getting around the bottom. Alright, now I think it's getting a little bit cooled down. So we're gonna go ahead and cut in front of it, cut ahead to the next big moment in the race. There goes Coil of Joy to the move to the outside. We're racing pretty clean until now. Now we're getting a little bit antsy. The blocking was getting a little bit aggressive as we got further down in this run. These guys were getting pretty good runs. It was hard to block. About to reach that braking point at lap 50. I'm going to take. So we want to get to the lead here as quickly as possible. Trying to side out the 32 without trying to lose the bottom side. You gotta side draft a little bit, you know. Ooh, we're actually gonna get the lead here if I can. Oh no! There we go, big wreck. It's over. It's over. We hung on. I don't know how we did not. We could actually stay out here. We're gonna stay out. We're not gonna pit. Why pit? I mean, the car isn't too badly damaged. See, we got damage all around the race car. The car actually isn't too bad. It's just damage at the front end. And we are going to take... No, we're not. I thought we were going to take the lead. Just need a bit of a push from behind here. We're swirling. Here we go. Huge run. See if we can... No, we're going to get him. No way we're going to get him. If I can jump to this outside line here. There we go. There we go, baby. Side draft. Oh, yeah. That's the first time he made that outside line work, dude. Oh, hell. That's a heck of a push by the 96. That's amazing. Nice job. He's going to let off. We get the lead. That's amazing. That was the first time that has ever happen. Go, now we got a block again. I'm gonna keep this live until that 50, and then we'll take that break, but then I'll jump it back to the next exciting part. But for right now, we're gonna keep it live because I know it's gonna get intense to lap 50, even though these guys know we're not racing to lap 50. It's gonna get intense no matter what. Oh, I was just wishing, you know, maybe if I stay to this bottom side, I can continue to making moves, but there he goes, like right there. I can't do anything about it. Oh, we're banging off each other. I need some help. I need some pushing help. Let's see if I can. Oh, sorry, I got up to 96 a little bit here. Oh my goodness, buddy! Wow! I'm trying. Oh, contact. I think me and Kyle should make contact. I need that push from the 37. Oh, he's going to the outside. Why would you do that? He's just put. No, we're gonna wreck. We hung on. I don't know how. I don't know how, but we hung on. All right, I need a big push. Oh my goodness, dude, we were making time. We were digging on the outside line. When we got pit stops, we got 22 laps of fuel left. Oh, that was intense, dude. I mean, we were digging on that top side. And then I tried to side draft the car below me, and I gave up the inside line. Or I gave up the outside line. All right, let's see if we can catch up before the 96 jumps in the line here. There we go. I want to be leading by lap 50. Ooh, they checking up big time. Let's see if we can get the 95 car here a push. We're losing a lot of time for some reason. I need that push to give me that run on the bottom. This 32 car here. I need the draft, dude. This is really making me mad because I'm not getting the draft when I need it. Alright, here we go. We got one more lap. This is the last lap till the break. So what we can do here on this back straightaway, we should have a bit of a run. There we go. Cowboys is not going to block it either. Looks like we may make it up to second. Losing the draft. We're going to have to side draft a little bit. Now we're going to get a huge push. We're going to finish second within this break. And we'll be back with the finish of the Daytona 500. Alright guys, we are back. But before we start playing, I want to give you this update on Ryan Newman. This is from Rash Fender Racing. So it goes, Ryan Newman remains under the care of doctors at Halifax Medical Center in Daytona Beach, Florida. He is awake and is speaking with the family and doctors. Ryan and his families have expressed their appreciation for the concerns and heartfelt messages from across the country. They are grateful for the unwavering support of the NASCAR community and beyond. We will continue to provide information as it becomes available. So that's really good news, that he's awake and he's alert and he's speaking. That's really good. All we can hope and pray is that he gets better each and every day, and really each and every minute, and you know, hope we can get the best of good news from the team and his family as he continues on. But definitely we're still praying and encouraging the best of wishes to Ryan Newman and his family through this very tough time. NASCAR is a very I do want to say one thing. NASCAR has done a great job through the years of making safer race cars. If Ryan Newman was raced, if this accident happened back in the early 2000s, maybe around Earnhardt's era, like, you know, when he passed away, we probably would not have Ryan Newman here. So all we can say is, you know, a huge thank you to NASCAR and everyone, what they've done for our sport, just creating these safer race cars so that you know, so accidents like this, you know, I mean, we're gonna have, you know, there's always a risk of this stuff happening, but it is a safe sport, or not a safe sport, but it is these cars are a lot safer that I feel like we're so comfortable with these wrecks now because we're so used to these guys getting out of the race car and being able to just, you know, laugh and joke about the wreck and be like, oh yeah, it hurt, but you know, it'll be alright, you know, like we're used to that. And so I think yesterday really did hit a reality check of that. It's still a dangerous sport. It's not, you know, it's a very serious business we're in, or they're in, but at the end of the day though, NASCAR still has done a great job making these cars really safe, and I'm very grateful for that, because never want to go experience a day like yesterday, especially with the broadcast NASCAR on Fox leaving us with no answers, with nothing nothing but worries and just sadness. It was a very rough night, staying up. For me, I stayed up till about 11 or 12 thinking about the wreck, but waited over 2 hours getting confirmation on Ryan Newman's conditions. So like I said, all we can do is hope and pray that Ryan Newman is going to get better. But like I said, at the end of the day, our sport has done a great job of keeping these cars safe, and you know, it's the risk I guess these drivers take. I hate hearing that, you know, well, these drivers risk it, and you know, they had this thought, you know, they know that this is supposed to happen, and it's true. They know, these drivers, when they strap in, they know that there's a risk of this happening. But I just hate hearing it, because I never want to have anything like this happen, especially to a fellow driver of all those guys that race with them. And as a fan, I don't want to experience anymore, or not really anymore. I don't want to experience what most of those fans had experienced, and we still had to, you know, had that thought of, is Ryan Newman going to survive this crash throughout the night? And even when they did say that his injuries were not life-threatening, I still had the thought of, you know, what if he doesn't survive still, though? Because I mean, he got hit pretty hard on that driver's side door. It did not look pretty at all. It's gut-wrenching, and it's very, very difficult to watch. But I just kept questioning on, you know, how is he still alive? You know, what if he doesn't make it out? Just things like that. Just keeps questioning into my mind. But yet again, he's awake, he's alert, he's talking to his family, to the doctors. He's obviously going to be okay, at least, or I wouldn't say really okay, but he's alive. That's all that matters. That's what we wanted. We wanted him to be alive. We really want him to be okay, leave this hospital right now and get up and get ready for the race weekend next week. That's what we're all hoping, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think he's in very, very critical condition, and it's probably going to sideline him for a while. And I hate talking about this, because right now racing isn't important as much as his life is, but I think what everyone's really wondering now is Ryan Newman really going to retire? Is he going to in his career racing. As you know, if you've been around the sport for a long time, as you see, the 71 car is really blocking. But if you've been watching the sport for a really long time, you know Ryan Newman has had a lot of words to say to NASCAR throughout the years at these tracks. I remember the most recent one at Talladega 2013, 14, something like that. He flipped around, or a car flipped and landed on top of his car. Ryan Newman is known for flipping at these tracks or having cars land on him, and but Ryan Newman has said before, NASCAR needs to get their heads out of their butt and figure out how to keep these cars on the racetrack. And Ryan Newman has displayed his displeasure to NASCAR on the type of, or on what these cars, or the safety of these cars, and the cars being flipped around so easily. And I just think that he's done, with racing. I can't see him come back. And to be honest, I wouldn't want him to come back. Not because I don't want to watch him race, it's because Ryan Newman is a family man. He's a really good dude, from what you can tell on the racetrack. Just the way he lives, and from the stories people tell. I mean, he's had I think he has a zoo he built or something like that, or a farm or something like that, where these kids can go in there and check out these animals. I think he's rescued these animals from places where they were abandoned or hurt. And so he brought them into his farm and he made a zoo out of it. And so Ryan Newman has time and time again has been just shown that he's a great man. He's a very loving, caring guy, especially with his daughters. Like I said, my favorite memory of Ryan Newman was the Rollville race last year with his daughter pouring water on him. That race was very brutal for a lot of those drivers, and his daughter came over and poured water on him as Ryan Newman got eliminated from the playoffs and was a little bit probably disappointed, but I remember him saying, though, he says, losing races and championships is tough and all of that, and getting eliminated from playoffs is rough, but when you have a daughter like her to have, it makes those moments not even really a time to grieve about, or to complain. Ryan Newman has shown that he's a very loving husband and a loving dad to his daughters, and just a really great race car driver. And so, like I said, I wouldn't. I'd say this out of the love of Newman. I wouldn't want him to come back, just because I want him to be as healthy as possible, safe as possible. And he's had a 19-year career. I think it's time to hang the helmet, and just move on. I'm not saying don't give up on racing all in general. I remember in the Chili Bowl this year, I remember him telling Jeff Gordon. I think Jeff Gordon told him the story, or told him this. He was telling the broadcaster, saying that Ryan Newman had a lot of fun at the Chili Bowl, and that he wanted Jeff Gordon to come back and race with him in the Chili Bowl. And so, I mean, obviously Ryan Newman loves racing. He has passion for it. He loves it. He doesn't want to give up on it. He's a racer at heart. He will always be a racer. But I mean, I wouldn't mind him, racing those, racing in the Chili Bowl, or the what's it called? I'm trying to think of that really big dirt. The Winter Nationals. Is it the Winter Nationals? I don't even know what it's called. The Knoxville Nationals is what it was. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind getting to watch Ryan Newman race in one of those big-time dirt events, but it would be cool to see him. I think he owns his own dirt team, by the way, too. I'm not sure. It'd be cool if he did, though. I mean, there's still ways he can be part of racing, and yet again, I think there's a thing he can join the NASCAR team and help develop, because Ryan Newman went to Purdue. Oh crap, we just gave that up big time. Okay, we need to get to the bottom. goodness, dude. I'm trying to keep these guys back. They're so quick. Oh my gosh, I tried to block his run, and then I moved down at the last second. We got a door bang. At least I got. There we go. Oh, I couldn't do it. Not enough speed. I'm trying to continue my story. Okay, so Ryan Newman, as you know, Ryan Newman went to Purdue and got a degree on engineering. And so Ryan Newman's a very smart dude. He knows a lot about race cars. He knows a lot about certain different things, and I think Ryan Newman can join the development crew of NASCAR to help build safer race cars. He's that smart. He knows how to. I'm sure he knows how to build great race cars. How to build cars that won't have failure on them, like the body cage or whatever that holds that's around the car. I think someone said that we're up past Kyle Busch, that door thing right there. That's where the thing failed. The bar is up above where I guess the A post is. That thing right there failed and it broke during the impact. So I don't know if that's true or not. I just know that happened. But anyways, I think Ryan Newman can join the development crew of NASCAR and help build safer race cars and less defective race cars that will be safe for many to race and not have to worry about broken parts or failure on any parts of the race car. So there's a lot of things Ryan Newman can do in our sport to keep our sport safe and help our development crew, just like Dale Sr. with his incident. Dale Sr.'s death was a tragic thing. Like I said, I get emotional watching documentaries about it because I always wonder what could have Earnhardt have done for our sport. What would it be like? What would NASCAR be like if he was still here? And I always wonder that and question that, and I wrestle with that question all the time. And so, but Dale Earnhardt's death and his crash definitely helped the racing world become more safer in this case. And so, hold on, we're coming to pit road this time by, so I'm gonna concentrate on getting on the pit road here. Nope, I knew that was gonna happen. Let's get to pit road first. Okay. I was trying not to speed. Because I hit that wall, but I was trying to speed on the pit road so that when the caution came out, we wouldn't have to, I wouldn't have to pit on the caution. But we're gonna have major damage. Alright, so yeah. But yeah, so, I mean, Earnhardt's crash definitely helped the sport. So I think what Ryan Newman, if Ryan Newman doesn't come back racing, Ryan Newman definitely can join the racing world, or the racing, what would you say? Why are we waiting on the 8 car to come out? Let's go. Get on the pit road. Get through the gears. Getting through the gears is pretty tough, especially when you got those cars coming at you. So that damage definitely, having to repair those damage definitely did cost us a lot of time on the racetrack. But so yeah, back to my story. So I mean, like I said, I think Ryan Newman can definitely join the racing program to help build safer race cars. Help be able to I guess determine what caused that failure on his car, what we can do to fix that. I mean, there's a lot, because like I said, Ryan Newman's a really smart guy. He went to college at the University of Purdue, learned an engineering degree, and he knows a lot about race cars. So I mean, there's things that we can take from Ryan Newman that he can join a program and help create safer race cars, and I'm sure Ryan Newman's down for that. I'm sure Ryan Newman wants to do that because he I think Ryan Newman wants to keep these drivers safe. I think Ryan Newman wants to watch NASCAR and be able to see that his fellow drivers are going to be okay on the racetrack, and especially him himself. So I think that Ryan Newman would be okay with doing something like that. But yet again, who knows? He may not. He may want to spend more time with his family. But Ryan Newman's a racer. He'll always be a racer. And so I would think that maybe him joining the program and trying to help build safer race cars, or help build sheet metal or roll cages, that won't not disinfect, but won't break during impact. So I mean, like I said, there's a lot of things Ryan Newman can do in our sport that he can help. Like I said, I just hope his injuries aren't serious like Robert Wickens. Robert Wickens had such a bright future and just an amazing career he had, and then that wreck at Pocono sent him back. And Robert Wickens, what he has done has just been unbelievable. I mean, that man has come through so much. He has fought through adversity, and he's getting better each and every day. He's learning to walk now. I mean, Robert Wickens is just an amazing person, and definitely someone you could definitely look up to if you're in his situation like him. Maybe you can't walk. Maybe you had like an injury that paralyzed you or something, and you're learning how to walk, something like that. I don't know. What he's done has just been so amazing, and so, but I don't want that happening for Ryan Newman. I don't want Ryan Newman to be sidelined from racing for years and years and years. Like, I really, want Robert Wickens to come back and hurry up and race an IndyCar. Like, I would love for him to hurry up and come back, but it's going to be a time process. It's not going to be like an overnight thing that he can just come back and race. But yet again, we're being patient. We're giving him the well wishes. We still continue to pray for him through his journey. And yet again, Robert Wickens, what he has done has been amazing. No matter how many trophies he has on his shelf, at the end of the day, he overcomes something really serious, and he's fighting back and learning how to walk. It's amazing what Robert Wickens has done, and God has blessed him in his life, and he's just given him another chance. And Robert Wickens is definitely taking advantage of that opportunity, and is living to the fullest of his life. I think he had a wedding, I think, and he got to walk down the aisle on his own, which was really, really cool. So like I said, Robert Wickens has done so many great things. But like I said, I don't want that for Ryan Newman. I don't want that same that pain that he has to go through of finding how to walk again. I don't know if that's his problem. I don't know, or his problem. I don't know if that's his thing. I feel like it's not right to talk about what his health is or what may have caused it. I don't know if it's a right thing for me to say, because like I said, we don't know nothing about it, and it's out of respect to not talk about his health or anything like that, or make any assumptions of what his injuries is. But I just hope that that Ryan Newman gets better, and hope for the best and not for the worst, and that the good Lord takes care of him through the rest of this week, and hopefully we can get him back in a race car by Las Vegas. I would love to see that. I mean, as much as I would love for Ryan Newman to just take a step back and be more of a family man and just watch the sport at the track and not in the race car, or at least at home. I would still love to watch Ryan Newman race. If he has that passion to still race, I'd support him 100%. I'm not gonna be like, yo, you're stupid, Ryan Newman. You shouldn't do this. I'll support him. I'll support anyone, and no matter who it would have been. But at the end of the day, just pray or still go out to Ryan Newman and his family, and hope for the best for him and his health, and hopefully he can. Hopefully, his story here at this race last night, and maybe his knowledge can help us build safer race cars. But yeah, so we got another race. We got 25 laps to go in the Daytona 500. We are going to run this race for Ryan Newman, though. That's what we're going to do. That's our goal. Austin Dillon is the leader, and he is way up. You see how far ahead he is, though? Like, he is way, way up there. So we got lots of work to do, and we have no more pit stops, so we won't have to pit again. So if we're going to catch Austin Dillon, we're going to have a caution or get a group of line of cars to push together, but I can't just stay behind Jimmy Johnson and push this group of cars because they're not going to go anywhere, you know what I mean? And especially when these guys racing side by side is not going to help. But let's see what we can do here. Got lots and lots of work to do. Why is the 38 car racing me so hard? So stupid, because he was going to drop back. I swear the AIs are stupid on this game. I don't even know who the 38 car is. Is Chris Buescher? I don't know. I don't know who that is. I think it's lap down car. Here we go. Huge run on Jimmy Johnson. Took advantage of that. We are carrying some speed. Oh, I had to get out of the gas. Oh my gosh, I got so tight. I was trying to pass him on the outside line and I got really tight. Oh, that was not a good move. I'm trying to see, like, I'm going 208. I might as well use my momentum for something, you know what I mean? There we go. Pop to the inside. Got him a little squirrely. Like I said, we gotta keep passing these guys. We gotta get to the front pack. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. But we need to get to the front pack so that we can try to catch those lead cars. Because I think the best shot we're gonna have is if I can get an AI car behind me and pushing me. Because if I push someone, we don't go anywhere. We don't really gain any much time. So I gotta have the AI car pushing me. So yeah. And we're only gonna have like 20 laps to do this though too. Getting down in the green, we have to win this race. Remember, the playoffs is important, and we have to make the playoffs. And we can easily make the playoffs and then not advance through the rounds because, I mean, we're not gonna. We only have one restrictor plate race. We have one road course and one restrictor plate race track in the playoffs. And those are two good chances for us to win, but we still have to advance from the round of 8 into the round and then get into the final 4. And even if we do get to the final 4, we have to race at Homestead, which is not a very good track for us. So we're gonna learn a lot this year about this game and about these racetracks. And we're also gonna have a lot of raging moments, I'm pretty sure. And so, yeah, a lot of, it's going to be a very interesting season. I'm already getting headaches, dude. I'm already starting to get, like, nauseous from this game. I'm ready to take a break and just chill and relax. I got Bubba Wallace pushing me. I don't know if it's a good idea to have him pushing me just because of his damage. Look at that. It's pretty bad. I'd rather have Eric Jones pushing me, but yet again, I don't know if he's going to push or not because he's a lap down. We got to get up there. We're gonna have to hope for a caution. I don't know what Brad Keselowski did. He might have pitted under green. Not in the green, but under that caution we recently had. I don't know. But we gotta hope for something. So Jimmy Johnson, he's in this final season. Had a pretty good run. Go to Daytona last night. Got wrecked. Yeah, just racing incidents. I'm really proud of Jimmy Johnson. His last race of the season at Homestead that week. I'm gonna upload a video of my thoughts on Jimmy Johnson. I'm not gonna talk about my feelings for him right now. I want to say that for a special time. That's the last race of the season, his last go around. So I'll wait for that time. I'm not gonna talk about that right now. Just because I want that to be a last minute thing. But Jimmy Johnson has just done an amazing job in his career. What he's done, he's a true legend, and we'll miss him for sure. But he did a really good job last night in the Daytona 500. He just got wrecked. He was there in the wrong place, wrong time. There's the caution. That's what we needed. Now the question is, do we pit? We got 18 cars. I think we stay out. I don't think we need to pit. Here we go, gotta restart. Oh my gosh, the 96. We gotta block. And hope for something good to happen. Here we go, huge run. There we go, if I can get to the corner panel of Johnson. Now hopefully the 2 does not pull to the bottom, because then we can, okay, I was about to say, we can side drive up to 48. But I take that back. We don't need to get to the front right away. Like we don't, it's not a must need right now. Just slowly work our time. Let's not get caught up in a wreck here. But we do need to hurry up and get to the front before the last lap, because we don't want to be in second place. Again, we still have some time. We still have plenty of time to get to the front. We got 7 laps to go. Oh my goodness, we about wrecked. Alright, we're good. We're all racing clean. We all raced 200 laps. We're almost 200 laps. We raced 194 laps. And it all comes down to this, and I understand why these guys race hard for race wins, because who wants to race 100, 200 laps just to finish second place? I ain't having it. This is my best shot at winning a race this season. We have got to take full advantage of it. Okay, go to the outside, There we go, huge run. Get the push, come down to the bottom 2, there we go. Got a good pusher behind me. Probably one of the best restrictor plate racers this era. Let's see if we can catch Ryan Truex Jr. Ryan Truex. I don't know why he's up in the front, to be honest. He doesn't even race in this series. We gotta hurry up and get to the lead. 5 laps to go. Here we go. We gotta run, maybe? Nope. I lost a little bit of the draft. The game glitched for some reason. If I can just... Because Ryan Truex Jr. does not seem that fast, and we are all over the road. But he doesn't seem that fast, because we're able to keep up with him through the corners, which is huge. That's what we need to do. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, he's going to the outside. Oh, he's going to give us the win. Alright. And we're going to have Brad Keselowski push us out front here to give us that clarification. There we go. He's going to let off about right there. There we go. Now we have to block. This is where things are going to get hard. Ooh. Especially when you can barely hang on to your race car. It's all about blocking from here. And we've done a good job of blocking pretty much all day. It's just we haven't been able to stay consistently out front. Oh, they're 3 wide. Oh my goodness, I had to shut the door on the 2. Okay, 43's got a huge run. 43, 295, 43 up high. It's all about blocking these lanes. You have to know when the runs are coming. You pretty much have to just switch lanes. Like right here, 43 car has got a big run to the top. No! Oh my! There goes our Daytona 500. There goes our Daytona 500 right there. Unless we get the caution. 6 laps to go, we have a chance. 6 laps to go, we have a chance, but we're on the outside line. We have got to get the lead. It's the NASCAR overtime finish. Gotta have good shifts. Everything has got to be on point. I need a draft. I need a draft. If I can get to the bottom here. There we go. We only have 2 laps to do this now. Oh no! I have no help whatsoever. I have no help whatsoever. I cannot get up there. Because I have no help and the 43 car sucks. I don't know why the 43 car is even in this race. He doesn't even have a freaking race car. Okay, if I can just continue with this huge run, they're going to keep blocking though. They're going to keep blocking. But what we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to cheat a little bit. Like this. Right here's what I'm talking about. But I'm not getting the draft. Why am I not getting the draft? That pisses me off. There's no way we're going to win this race. There's no way we're winning this race. Unless... because they're side by side right here. I need the help from the 43, but the 43 car sucks. There's just no way we're going to make it. Alex Bowman's going to win this race. Unless the 40... yeah, no, because the 43 car wants to wait. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad at the 43. He sucks. He freaking sucks. Look at his freaking race car. He doesn't even have a good race car. We finished second because of him. That ticks me off, dude. A freaking crappy race car like that finishes that freaking good, but he doesn't want to do worth the crap of work. Stupid. It's just stupid. We raced freaking 3 hours of that to finish second. This is bull. We're at least first in the points. I don't know how we're first in the points, but we're first in the points. We have 2 playoff points, which is very valuable, I guess. It's just about managing that gap, I guess. I don't know. That ticks me off that we could not win that race. Should have stayed to the bottom. I should have stayed to the bottom. I don't even know why the 43 car is even in that race, to be honest. I should have had someone else behind me pushing me. So, alright, well, we're going to Atlanta. Real life, they're going to Las Vegas this week, so check that out. Sunday on Fox. I don't know what time, though, but just check it out. But yeah, we're going to Atlanta. We'll do that Monday, most likely. 325 laps of that. It's going to be a little bit challenging. Really tough racing. I think we have a good chance at that, to be honest. I like Atlanta. Atlanta's one of my favorite tracks on this game, so I think we have a good chance. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Keep praying and praying and praying for Ryan Newman, guys. We need his prayers. He is awake, talking to his doctors and his family. So that's good news to hear. But once again, guys, just keep praying for him and hoping for the best. But this season, we're gonna honor this season in honor of him and try to get a win. And we should have won that Daytona 500 for him, but it's all right. It's all right. We did finish the race for him though, and but we'll continue on. But yeah, just like and subscribe to this channel, share it out to your friends, and see you guys next week.